Uh, yeah, I know what you're saying. Yep. Yep. Yeah, I've seen it.
Don't be mean.
Hey.
One of the most beautiful cities in the world, San Diego, California, and Snapdragon Stadium. We've reached week 9 of the EA Sports college football season. Contenders, pretenders, starting to separate. It's the Washington State Cougars and the San Diego State Aztecs. Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's check in with our sideline reporter, Holly Rowe.
Washington State's head coach told me before the game, he said they have got incredible plans right now to get this wide receiver involved. Defense has been keying on him. With the young quarterback, they think they can put something into the scheme that will help them get the ball to their receiver downfield, regardless of what the defense tries to do. Guys, back to you.
Appreciate that, Holly. And the Aztecs ready to put toe to leather, and here we go.
What?
And this game will start with a kickoff going out of bounds and give this offense tremendous opening field position. Ball is coming out to the 40 after that penalty on the kickoff. Off the play fake on first down. Oh, they're after him. Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Looking to fire. That's caught. It's Clemens. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Bought a little time, lets it go. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening.
Man, it's players over plays, isn't it? Like, find your guys, find your matchups. They keep finding him on this drive, and he keeps delivering. That's a really good job by the play caller. Don't try to get tricky. Don't try to outsmart yourself. Your guy is better than his guys.
They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Tight end finds a soft spot. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line.
Yeah, nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score.
And those plays from a defensive perspective, man, they're just super annoying because now I'm in the worst spot ever, third and manageable. Like, I don't know if you're passing, don't know if you're running, so nice job by this offense keeping this defense off balance and creating a third down opportunity that's in their favor.
Got to give the defense credit on that play, taking everything away, forcing the incompletion. Now it's decision time. 4th and short, and you're in field goal range. What do you do here?
Absolutely perfect. And that'll put the first points of the game on the board. It's 3-0.
And he knocks another one through. And how about this kicker? Good way to start off your season, right? Like, what do you have at the spot? Sometimes you don't know. Can he make those kicks? Starting off, hasn't missed one yet. Been very dependable for this squad.
So San Diego State's offense takes the field for the first time in this game. And here comes Jaden Denigal. He had a tough game in that loss last time out. 3 times he threw picks and only 1 touchdown pass. The run inside. It's Sutton. He's past the 30. They'll move the chains after he gets it to the 43-yard line. Open a drive like that, it opens a world of possibilities. First down from the 43. Might as well give it to him again.
And I go back to him again, too, man. I mean, just the big play, the play before, and they say, why not? Try it again, get it to the running back, try to create some space. Better job by the defense being gap sound, coming downhill, not letting him break tackles and make a big play.
3rd and 6 yards to go. They'll go with a direct snap. That'll get the job done and move the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 45. The Aztecs are flying down the field. Looking for space. It's Sutton. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a first down.
And talking to the OC this week, getting this running back going was step number 1. It was priority number 1. He said it makes the whole offense go. Like, he is the bell cow. He is the guy. This offense doing exactly what they set out to do on this first drive.
This drive facing a little adversity on 2nd and 11. Oh, and they'll try to catch him with a pass. Fires to the wideout. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
Making side adjustments here. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Picked off. That's number 15 on the year. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
What a nice catch by the defensive back. Listen, a lot of times you see DBs get in position to make plays, but there's a reason they play DB and not wide receiver. Great job finishing the interception, catching the ball, making a big play.
The throw. Pulls it in. It's Clemens.
Not difficult, not complicated, but early in the game, getting that rhythm. Find that timing with your wide receiver so you're set up for success. Then you go attack deep later on.
They'll go to the counter. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. But how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Let's go.
He just needed a yard on 3rd down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. He gets the first one off, and he was busier than he hoped in that loss last week, being called on 5 times. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Wide receiver going in motion. Makes the catch, and he's free. Knocked out of bounds after a good gain on that one. They'll spot it at the 43. That's the end of the quarter, and Washington State has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. the opposite direction. Travelers will crank it up in the second. So after the break, they'll go back. Running inside. It's Sutton. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Defense is about seeing it and pulling the trigger, and you can tell they pull the trigger so fast, get to the back, get him on the ground quickly.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Got a man. It's James. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing there.
Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll leave the offense out there to try to move those chains. Makes a grab past the marker. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
Tough run, gets it into the red zone, and they've knocked him down at the 17. And the Aztecs moving quickly to the line. Back to pass on 2nd down. Hauls it in. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers.
And that's this guy's 3rd catch now on the drive, and I like how this offense just keeps going back to him. Look, if you're not going to cover him, we're going to keep throwing him the football. We don't have to overthink this thing, and as every completion happens, the quarterback is gaining more and more confidence in this guy.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or 2.
Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, San Diego State. Quick strike through the air for the score.
What a fantastic route that time. If you're going to be able to throw the ball down in this area of the field where the windows close so quickly, you have got to be precise with the route running, and that's what happened right there. That's an easy connection between the QB and his target for the score.
And he's going to bring it out. He'll be brought down at the 22-yard line. Good coverage on that one. His return is stopped short of the 25. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. They go right back to him. They stop him after a 6-yard run out through the 24.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's the pressure. Turns it loose. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. Washington State will have to boot it away. 2nd time today they've been forced to punt. Hauls it in, looking for space. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stops. San Diego State takes over as the offense is ready to go to work. That last drive, an absolute aerial assault for the touchdown, Jesse.
It was a nice job in play calling, too, David, just giving the quarterback some...
Looking long. Intercepted, a first half half. Turnover can swing momentum. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but on the great return to improve this field position.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision-making.
Going to the running game. Spins away from the defense. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Going with the ground game left. They knock him down right there.
Really nice job by the defense that time, getting a stop. They've been really good so far in this one, shutting this guy down, not letting him break out. You've got the lead. It's tight, though. And you know the opponent is going to keep trying to run it. So can you keep this up here in the second half on defense? That's the question.
Here's a heat. He gets away. Breaks into the open. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. Down to 2 minutes to play. We'll take the timeout. They'll talk it over. A chance to tie or even take the lead before the break. Would have just been a 47-yard field goal attempt from here, but they are thinking touchdowns and trying to move the chains here on 4th. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Complete out of the backfield.
Now, what a great second effort by the receiver there. Catches the football. He knows he's got to get some yards to get that first down. Nice job understanding that, getting to the sticks and getting the first down.
Looking to throw on first down. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. It's complete to the left. The Aztecs call their first timeout. And now what will they come up with on this second down play?
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Firing toward the end zone. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Washington State. There was not a window there. There was not a sliver of light. There was like the eye of a needle to zip that ball in, and somehow he got it in.
No doubt, defensively, you know it's coming. You know who he's going to, where he's going to. You're in great position, but that guy just makes a play. He makes the touchdown catch. What a throw, what a catch, what trust between QB and wide receiver.
Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And that's kind of a lot of today's running game, right? Spit the ball out quick, get it to your playmakers in space, get positive yards. It's instead of running the ball a couple yards up the middle, now you just spit it out wide, and a lot of times if you break a few tackles, it could be even bigger.
He's got his man. Gets it down to the 33. They pick up the first down. Got to use their time wisely. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm, and what better way than converting on third down. Awesome job by the quarterback getting through his progression.
Gets it out quickly. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Aztecs headed quickly to the line.
We knew coming into this game, if they throw completions and get first downs, that's when they like to change up the tempo and go fast. You're seeing it here.
Finds his man. It's Napier. He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. And the Aztecs, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Here's a give to Washington.
I like this guy as a running back because he can run between the tackles and he can also go outside. He can really do it all.
Now San Diego State will spend its second timeout. And they'll still have one in their pocket for what's left in this first half. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Back to pass. got it in the middle. It's Washington. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain. They get the timeout called here, and probably just enough time for one more snap to put up points before the half. And with just a few seconds remaining here in the first half, they'll try to kick a field goal. Not a chance. Missed it. And after the miss, they're still down by a field goal. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country. Washington State ready to boot it away to start the third quarter. He'll bring it out. It's Brown. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The Aztecs offense ready to go back to work. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down.
I tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
Wants to fire on second down. Snagged in the middle, it's Brown. Stopped at the 42, but he got 15 yards on the play.
Excellent throw by the quarterback. Found the window between the zones and then delivered the ball on time.
They'll snap this one from the 42. It's 1st and 10. The short hands. It's Boston. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few.
Great play by the cornerback. He was just way too physical at the point of attack. He beat his man trying to block him, and he tackled that receiver on the screen.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup. The Aztecs are in the hurry-up. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Got it. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. And the Aztecs are moving quickly down the field. To the air on 1st down.
Well, the defense just...
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Everybody needs a little luck, and the offense just got it by falling on that fumble.
Well, ball security doesn't just apply to running backs and receivers. QB's got to keep 2 hands on the ball as well. They're very lucky after that fumble that the offense jumped on.
No chance to run, but they still move it forward. Seventh play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. It's caught. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Aztecs come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll give it to Washington. They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25. 6-yard pickup on 1st down leaves him with 2nd and 4.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
Grabbed behind the line. It's busted. Inside the 15. Out of bounds at the 14-yard line. The offense looking for a score. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Got the quick pass. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Looking to fire. Got it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. And the Aztecs will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. He wants to throw it. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They'll give it another shot on 2nd and goal from the 4. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away, makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted it.
He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Aztecs! second half. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point is good, and it's a 4-point lead. They held the ball for 15 plays on that touchdown drive. And they capped the drive with a 4-yard touchdown pass.
Oof.
On the run from inside his own 5. Just able to get out to the 15-yard line on the return before he stopped. The Cougars offense takes the field to start this drive. So as soon as they step on the field here in the third quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
I gotta be honest, I am shocked at just how well the defense has played in this game, especially stopping the run. We talked about statistically how they've struggled this season, but they have put the clamps down in this one, and they're just playing with a ton of
Let's
intensity.
fucking go, baby.
He'll be dragged down right at the 19-yard line. It'll bring up 4th down. Washington State sends out the punt unit. Cradles it at the 35. This guy is a daring punt return man. He's not going to settle for the fair catch. A solid return. Gets a little bit of ground for the offense. Here's a give to Washington. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring
I'll
up
see you at
2nd and 10.
11:30.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
Direct snap. He stopped in his tracks, and at least they didn't lose yardage on this one.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
And that's really good tackling by this defense, man. 3rd down, understanding the sticks. And what you got to do is break on the football. That drag route comes open. He sees him. He throws it. Man, it does not stay open long because they break on the football with great tackling and force the 4th down.
First one of the day is on its way, and he's been sort of scarce around here, only called on one time in that loss last week. Here comes the Wazoo offense onto the field again. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. From the gun, give on the inside. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. Bringing the heat. Lets it fly. With the catch,
No
it's Freeman.
fucking
There to
way,
make the
dog.
tackle, and with that, we'll head to the 4th quarter. This game will officially be in the books shortly. Gives us a minute to check out the top 12 and the scoreboard and see how those teams vying for playoff spots are doing. Here comes the 4th. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They'll go back to work with a 1st down in the final period. It's a draw. Picks up a useful 5-yard chunk out to the 30-yard line.
Draws and screens are a great way to slow down really aggressive pass rushers. It allows the defensive ends and the defensive tackles to run upfield. The offensive linemen kind of push them upfield, go down to the next level, try to sneak in a big play.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
And it's another tackle for loss for this defense. I'll tell you, they came into this game knowing they had to shut this guy down. He's one of the best in the nation, and they've given him the ball a bunch. He's just had nowhere to run, and I don't think anybody expected him to struggle as much as he had so far in this game.
Quickly out to the tight end. Love to see these 3rd down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. The Cougars come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Trying the left side. He's stopped again, and he's had a busy night, if not necessarily a productive one so far. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Fires to the right. It's complete. Caught, and he's got room. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. Washington State going quickly.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. Just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now, get ready for another one.
Wants to throw on first down. They're working that left side. Gain of about 4 sets up a 2nd and 6. Short pickup of 4 on first down, dealing with a 2nd and 6. Going with the counter play here. Makes it past the marker. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. And the Cougars kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Right back to the well. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And it's a great play by the defensive end. The most athletic players on the field play defensive end. Yes, you heard me, Jess, Reese. Exactly what I said. Great get off. Great job getting in the backfield, making the play.
He's got it down the middle. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. The crowd elevating its energy, willing this defense to get a stop on this big 3rd down. From the gun, wants to pass. Quarterback adapting. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
Really nice job by the defense that time. 3rd down, they're expecting pass, but they also know that this quarterback is dangerous when he wants to scramble. And it was almost as if they were expecting that. They were able to get to him, get him down. It now sets up 4th down, and you don't see the defense.
Got it! Touchdown, Washington State! And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And that is phenomenal quarterbacking. Understanding right away, dude, you're going to bring pressure. I'm getting the ball to my playmaker right now. Let him do the rest. Let him glide into the end zone. Make me look really good. Good timing. Good decision by the quarterback, getting it out quick.
And he knocked that one right down the middle. He'll start the return inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. San Diego State trying to get things moving on this drive. They'll start on the ground with Washington. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play.
Get the fuck out of here.
Locating where the football was and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Get the fuck out of here.
Play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop at the 26, and let's see if they bring out the punt team. Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is looking for a play to close this deal out. It's a 1-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He stopped short, and they'll turn it over. What a huge stand by this defense. Ready to fire from the pistol. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Cougars!
And, you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
And he takes this from inside the 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. So they start this drive from inside their own 20 at the 19-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Here's a throw downfield late. And here's the third interception of the night. He's brought down. A short return, but the defense comes out on top with a pick.
And that's another mistake for this young man. It's one thing to have one or two and miss a throw here or there, but he continues to put the ball in harm's way, continues to give it to the other team, and set his defense up in a bad position. That's 6 picks in 2 games.
The Aztecs call their first timeout. They'll get together to decide how to play this second down. Leaves it with the back. Inside the 30. Turning it on. Touchdown, Wazoo. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? That one puts them in really good shape to get back on the right track and get another W.
And it was so important for the offense to come up with a touchdown there and not kick a field goal. You're trying to put this thing out of reach. And that touchdown puts so much pressure on their opponent now with less than 2 minutes to go.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking to throw on first down. Caught over the middle. It's Sheffield. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down. It sets them up beautifully here.
South fucking quick.
They'll give it to Washington. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. Clock is still running, and they have to get everybody lined up.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. The Aztecs racing to the line in the hurry-up.
And finally, we see a nice gain. That's his best run of the game. And this offense works best when he is going. And then you can throw the passing game and the play action, and there's more balance. So maybe that's a sight of things to come. Maybe they can get this thing going and get back in this football game.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. And the Aztecs pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. It's complete to the right.
And we've seen him do it by land, right? They've been handing the football, and he's been finding space, making some plays, and now he does it by air. They find him, throw him the football, proving to be a dual threat. This is a guy they like to feature in this offense because he'll continue to make big plays.
That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Touchdown, San Diego State. Into the end zone for 6. He has been surgical. Precision passes. Using the scalpel, the fine instrument, rather than the blunt one.
And the defense has had absolutely no answer for it. Just, he's been down their throats all game long, a step ahead, understanding what he's seeing, and just destroying this defense.
So given where the line of scrimmage was on that last play, the pass interference penalty in the end zone will put the ball at the 2. Snap it to the back. He's not quite going to get there, and the try for 2 fails, and they are unable to cut into this lead any further. Time is against them, still down by 2 scores, but they'll line up for the onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hands team can corral the onside kick, and they do. So with the late lead, they're ready to just drain the clock in victory formation. And they'll take a knee, the universal symbol for we have this thing in hand. Guys, I'm going to tell you, I just never saw this team falling into a 3-game losing streak. They are wounded, reeling, and they've had their confidence shaken.
It's been ugly. There's no other way to spin it. This is very ungood, not good. Got to find some way to get this turned around. Got to make more plays. This is something that's frustrating, but let's not let it define your dynasty, right? Fix it, get it back together, try to pull some wins, try to figure this thing out.
It's frustrating too, David, because this is a team that has a lot of talent. I think part of the problem these last couple of games now has been lack of effort. So if you're on the coaching staff, maybe you're ready to start giving new guys an opportunity to see the field and just see what they can do.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Yo, in DMV Coach Week 2 for San Diego State, go ahead and just start off by saying EA fucking in the fourth quarter, they allowed, I fucking stopped Washington State. I mean, I stopped in the whole motherfucking game. We get into the fourth quarter and they allowed them to break for 2 motherfucking long-ass fucking runs, dog. It was 31-20, bro. Get the fuck out of here, man. They fucked me in the fucking fourth quarter. Sick and tired of this shit, dog. We outgained them on first downs, 22-13. We had 356. They had fucking 274. We had 103 rushing yards. They had 115. We had 253 passing yards, man. Just 3 fucking turnovers again. 3 picks. I swear to God, man, this quarterback, dude, can't throw for nothing. Can't throw for nothing. At all. They was 2 of 2 on fourth downs. They was 1 of 7. 1 of 7 on third down, dog. 1 of 7. I don't know, man. I don't know. Just 3-6. Sorry ass season. Fucking sucks, bro.